As far as exhibitors at the Comic-Con, they consist of your major publishers. You have video game companies. You have places like the Nauman Workshop that sell DVDs, tutorials. So if you want to pick up information to learn stuff, there's the independent presses. There's people just selling their sketchbook. There's toys, galleries who sell, resell original artwork from comics, bud plant books, T-shirts. I mean, everything you could think of, anything that's fun that you would like to own, it's pretty much there. Plus the fact that they have all the classes upstairs that if you want to learn about legal stuff about making your own comic or whatnot, all that stuff is available. How big is the Comic-Con? It's huge. I mean, everybody is surprised who goes there for the first time.
Only the weak of heart stay away from it. This is not a safe place to be. Even the artists in the booths don't come out here. Any sane man does not even want to come near this place. Creative energy, yes. Frustration, hate, claustrophobia, insanity, definitely.
It's the hub of artwork and creative juices, whether it's video games or comics, because that's where most of your video games start from a writer and concept artists, and that's what most of us are interested in, is seeing cool artwork, and it's at the con.
What are your impressions of the San Diego Comic-Con?
It's absolutely massive. It's overwhelming, but it's such a good time and such a great place for networking and just for seeing amazing costumes and meeting some really, really cool people.
I've been coming. This is my 5th consecutive year coming to this show, and you've been here.
At least 15 years I've been coming to the con. It's crazy.
Scott, you've been off and on for the past few.
Yeah, this is like my 3rd year here, first time exhibiting. Dave, it is the biggest con in the States. So.
We started doing it 10, 12 years ago as sleeping on floors. Actually, the first year I was here, I slept in a bathtub because we had like 13 of us in a room and there was no rooms to be had. And then over time, it just kind of turned into the 800-pound gorilla, and it just became a necessary thing in comics. If you were going to really show your stuff and you wanted to meet who the heavy hitters in the business, you needed to come to San Diego.
It used to be people came to the con to see more of an artist, more original art. It was the hardcore fans. Now that, again, Hollywood's discovered it, it's almost made it into this big, huge gaming and toy store. So we're getting in a lot of non-comics related people now. Your everyday, it used to be nerds and geeks. Now it's nerds and geeks and everybody else. This is the biggest pop culture convention in the world. So there's everything to be had, and anything you might want in the pop culture realm you can find here. So I think it's very widespread out as to what kind of people come here. You get people coming for games, people coming just to see panels for new TV shows and new movies, free swag, and you get people who are very interested in comics and original art. So it used to be very much one kind of person. Now it's expanded to everybody. Young people, adults, old people, doesn't matter.
That is like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Or the good, the fat, and the ugly. The good, the fat, the ugly, and nerdy. The good, the fat, the ugly, and...
I don't know this man. No, but it is. It's all inclusive, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's all inclusive.
Well, there's also, in addition to just like we're talking about the girls who come to the show to come there in their costumes and walk around, but then there's also the hired guns, the booth babes that are hired to
attract people into
bring people in the booth.
Well, Nicole, who painted me for her painting Madness here, she had invited me to the convention to come and sign, and I thought it would be really fun. I'd heard of it before, but I never had the opportunity to go, so I came down, and it's been really fun. Yeah, it's my first time, baby.
What's your impression of these?
I think it's amazing. It's so fun to see everybody dressed up